So in my hands, I have what you call you have been prevented from interacting with this chalice during the pandemic. That has been lifted. And so I want to talk about some specifics about how you can interact with it. First and foremost, what I want to say is this: receiving communion in one kind is complete. When you take the host, you've taken it all. Or if you've taken the wine, you've taken it all. It isn't that you've been only 50% spiritually fed. You're 100% fed in just one piece. So you're able to sip from the chalice. In my 30 years of being a priest, there's been lots of feelings about this. I've seen when I was first a priest, everybody was a sipper. You remember the days when they would come and they would hold it, and I even remember when it was spilt on somebody's blouse. Right. The priest said, "I'll take your blouse, please." I mean, we don't do that anymore for good reasons. But there was great care taken, as there should be, with the distribution of the wine, which we believe is the blood of Christ. And so sipping it changed. You know, when we went through an AIDS pandemic and various other things, all of a sudden behavior changed around the chalice. And people started to intinct, which is to dip. They felt that that was the cleaner way to take the wine. I was cathedral trained, which means in cathedrals they set the standard for the diocese for how you're to interact in the life of the church, way back when. And my first training at the cathedral, people weren't allowed to intinct themselves. That indeed has been brought back, in that you're not able to take the host yourself and dip it into the chalice and consume it. If you want it to be dipped, the chalice bearer, today John, will take it from you and will dip it and carefully place it on your lips for you to consume. It's perfectly okay to sip from the chalice. Although that seems the most vulnerable, it is actually the least vulnerable of all. This is fine metal. Father Chris does not allow glass or any other elements besides fine metal. Chris also instructs the altar guild to get the highest alcohol content for his personal pleasure, because alcohol in fine metal cleans it, and it's wiped. It is perfectly okay. I've been a priest for 30 years, and I'm still standing. I'll probably be dead tomorrow, but I'm still standing today. What you don't understand is this, and what clergy know that you may not know. Impurities, when it's tipped towards you, goes where? To the back, not towards you. If there are any impurities in this chalice, the only person that gets them is me. When you take your fingers and you touch the wine, as soon as your fingers touch the wine, it is contaminated. And so the bishop has asked us, rightly so, to not do that. It is perfectly okay to not interact with the chalice. You must be comfortable. And if you don't, after you get the host, you're free to just to go back to your seat. If you would like to, today John will come by and we'll give the chalice, and you can negotiate two ways. One is to have him intinct for you, and the other way is to sip. Okay? Any questions about that? This is the first time in 2.5 years. And so it's a good time in the new church year to bring our chalice back. Sorry we're so long today, but it's the new year. We've got a lot going on. So God bless you.